मैं डॉक्टर गुलाब फलारी, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स, जे कॉलेज आरा। आज के मेरे लेक्चर का टॉपिक है मेजर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी and concept of arithmetic averages and how arithmetic averages can be calculated in individual series and discrete series. Now, any single value which describes the characteristics of the whole data and becomes the representatives of the entire group is called central value or an average. A central tendency is thus a simple single figure that represents the whole universe of data. In short, central tendency refers to a central value or a representative value of a statistical series. This is the concept of central tendency. Now, kinds of statistical average. Statistical average can be classified on the basis of three conditions: on the basis of mathematical average, average of position, and business average. In mathematical average, we can study here arithmetic averages, geometric mean, harmonic mean, and quadratic mean. And in averages of position, we study here mode and median. And in business averages, we can study here moving average, progressive average, and composite average. These are the kinds of statistical averages. Now come to the arithmetic averages. Arithmetic averages, also known as mean, is a single average of all items in a series, and it is a number which can be obtained by dividing the total values of different items in the series by their total number. Now, mean equal to total value of all items divided by number of items. Arithmetic mean is of two types. First, simple arithmetic mean. Second, weighted arithmetic mean. In simple arithmetic mean, each item or individuals items of the series are obtained equal importance. बराबर वैल्यू इसमें दिया जाता है. And in case of weighted arithmetic mean, different items of a series are accorded different weights in accordance with their relative importance. Now, calculation of simple arithmetic mean. The calculation of arithmetic mean depends on the nature of the series, and series may be of three types. We know that series may be of three types. First is individual series, second is discrete series, and third is continuous series. Now, calculation of mean in individual series. When every item in a series appears only for a one time, एक ही बार आता है, the series becomes individual series, And there are two methods for calculating mean in individual series. First is direct method and second by shortcut method. Better to say, in individual series mean can be obtained by two ways, direct method or by shortcut methods. Now come to the direct method. The process of calculating arithmetic mean in case of individual series is very simple and symbolically written as x bar equal to sigma x divided by n, where x bar equal to arithmetic mean, sigma x equal to sum of various values such as x1, x2, dash dash xn, n equal to number of items. Now take for example, the following are the monthly salary of 12 families. Income 120, 180, 96, 98, 104, 75, 80, 94, 100, 75, 600, 200. And on the basis of these given data, we will have to find here mean. Now, given sigma x equal to 1982 and n here is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now formula x mean equal to sigma x divided by n, and obtained value of sigma x equal to 1982 divided by n to get mean 165 into 17. Now come to the shortcut method, and the formula for calculating mean in shortcut method is a plus sigma dx divided by n. Here a means assumed mean. Take for example here, calculate the mean with the shortcut method in the following series. Mass here 30, 28, 35, 26, 37, 35, 26, 23, 20, 40. Now plot this data in a tabular form like this one. X here is 30, 28 and so on. dx equal to x minus given, take assumed here is 20. Now deduct x minus 30 minus 20 is 10, 28 minus 28 and so on. After deducting all these, we add these values to get sigma dx equal to 100. And the formula for calculating mean, assume plus sigma dx divided by n equal to 20 plus 100 divided by 10 equal to 20 plus 10 equal to 30. This is the value of mean by shortcut method. Now, in case of discrete series, in discrete series, the value of variables are multiplied by their respective frequencies to get the sum of products. The total so obtained is further divided by the number of observation, that is the total of frequencies. And the formula for calculating mean by using direct method is mean equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f, or sigma fx by n, because sigma f equal to n here in case of mean, where sigma fx equal to sum of products of items and their corresponding frequencies of the given data. and n equal to total of frequencies or sigma f. Now take for example, calculate mean by direct method, shortcut method, or by step deviation method from the following given here data. Marks here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Number of students 10, 14, 18, 20, 16, 12, 6, 4. Now calculation of mean by direct method. Plot this data here. Mass denoted by x, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Number of students, frequency here is 10, 14, 18, 20, 16, 12, 6, 4. And multiply this here, x into f, sigma f, 5 10 into 10 equal to 50, 10 into 14 equal to 140, and so on. To get here sigma, after adding this one, we get sigma fx equal to 1990, and add all these given frequencies denoted by n equal to 100. Now the formula for calculating mean by direct method, mean equal to sigma fx divided by n. Sigma fx here is 1990 divided by 100, and after dividing we get this one 19.9. These are the values of mean by direct method. Now in shortcut method, this method may be used to calculate mean in order to simplify means calculation, and the formula for calculating mean equal to assume plus sigma f dx divided by n. Now given x here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Given frequency is 10, 14. Plot this here is this table. Dx equal to x minus assume here is 20. X here is 5 minus 20 minus 15. 10 minus 20 equal to minus 10, and so on. And multiply dx with the frequencies here to get this one minus 150, 14 into minus 10 equal to minus 140, and so on. And after multiplying this and adding all these values to get here sigma f dx equal to minus 10. Now the formula for calculating mean by shortcut method is mean equal to assume plus sigma f dx divided by n. As you taken assume here is 20 plus sigma f dx equal to minus 10, n here is 100. After solving we get the same result here is 19.9. Now in step deviation method, this method is further simplification of the shortcut method. All deviation taken from assumed mean here in this case are divided by a common factor. Common factor, that is 5 here in this case. Similar is the table here is this one. And d complement x equal to dx divided by minus 15 divided by 5 equal to minus 3, minus 10 divided by 5 equal to minus 2, and so on. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. and multiply here d complement x with the frequencies. D complement x minus 3, given frequency is 10, minus 30, 40, minus 2, minus 20, 18 minus into minus 1, minus 18, and so on. And after multiplying this one, we add all these values to get sigma f d complement x equal to minus 2. And the formula for calculating mean equal to assume plus sigma f d complement x divided by n into I. I here is common interval or common factor. 20 plus sigma f d complement x is minus 2 divided by n here is 100 into I interval 5. After solving we get the same result 19.9 in shortcut in step deviation method, in shortcut method 19.9, indirect method 19.9. The same result can be obtained. That's all.